down, I'm probably not going anywhere for a little while. And my chair is very noisy. So if she's in the house, she can hear it. And I have a dresser. And for some reason, and for some reason, she really likes to open the drawers. Like, she mountain climbs the drawers, like a ladder. Like, they're the ones that don't have like knobs or little latches. They have like the groove on the top of the thing, so you put so there's no protrusions, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And the bottom drawer was open. So I'm like, okay, maybe she would. So I checked like 2-3 times. My mom checked 2-3 times. She's not in the bottom drawer. So I sit in my chair, wait about 10 seconds, and I see her emerge from that drawer. And I realize where she was. She wasn't in the drawer. She was behind the drawer. She had somehow gotten in between the space between the back of the drawer while it was slightly ajar and the back of the dresser.
Yeah, cats do that, William.
And I was scared shitless for like half an hour thinking my cat had gotten out and I was never going to see her again. The little bitch took off her collar too, and she hid it somewhere, so I've been trying to find it.
A tracking collar.
Nope.
I need to get her chipped, yeah.
My cat Haggis. We keep him indoors, but he hates it. He wants to be outside all the time. Yes, I know.
The fact you named your cat Haggis.
But I mean, so he hates being inside all the time. So basically what happened was one night, it was hot, summer was hot, so I had my window open, there's like a screen over it. I go to sleep. In the middle of the night, I hear this banging noise, like out of a horror movie on the screen, and I wake up, I'm super groggy, I wake up, I look, no one's there. There's no more banging sound. I'm like, did I dream it? I don't know what happened. I go back to sleep. I fall asleep, and then I wake up again, same sound, bang, like just persistent knocking, and I'm like, okay, something's going on. I'm freaking out a little bit, and then I go outside. There's no one there. There's no one around. I wake up my roommate. I'm like, did you hear this? Do you hear something going on? And they're like, what are you talking about? Go to sleep. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. And then when I wake up in the morning, he fully pushed the screen off my window so he could go outside.
Oh,
he's such an asshole.
That is really adorable.
Motherfucker.
Let's see. Oh, and she's back on my desk. Hey, cat, how you doing?
Me, Friday night, I'll supply the mozzarella sticks and the Pokemon Black 2. You supply the condoms. Oh, shit, wrong number. Oh, hell no, this is the right number.
That's like the, do you remember the one I showed you, Freaky, about like the pigeon wearing the GIMP outfit, and it's like, this is a warning. Oh shit, wrong number. Wait, who's this for? Who's this for?
I need answers.
Oh my god. Chicken of the tree, solid white, brown squirrel in water.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. This doesn't taste like any fish I've ever had.
Yeah, it's
Fish?
greasy.
You said you had some seafood. Okay, first, we're in the middle of a forest. Second, I said tree food. Tree food? You're gonna want to sit down.
Okay,
God.
now I'm actually worried about Ghost. Oh god, about Ghost. Also, what's going on with the Discord? What did you do? Weird. Anyway. Alright, I was set to invisible on Discord and I don't know why.
He's probably, he probably got caught up with some, like, after-school activity or something.
Or he's dead in a ditch somewhere.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that biker gang thing is... I hope he's okay.
I mean, I hope he took my advice of, like, you know, gathering 5 other guys from his school and all arming themselves. Because A, that'll make them seriously less likely to get jumped, and B, if they do get jumped, they might, you know, injure or kill a couple of the gangsters and make them scamper.
I like how your advice is murder someone.
It's be ready to murder someone, not actively go out there and look for it. It set up a simple ultimatum. Yes, you could approach and try to murder me like you did those other kids, but me and the little lynch mob I put together here will lynch you.
I don't know why that's so funny. Me and my little lynch mob. Like a fucking Disney cartoon.
Well, hey, lynch mobs were... Yes, like a Disney cartoon.
No, like just like me and my little lynch mob.
My little lynch mob! Wonderful lynch mob!
God, it's horrifying. I feel bad for laughing. Let's see. So how are you, Freaky?
No comment on the events that led up to it, and a stomach ulcer is forming again.
Oof. You got more honey?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Well, that only helps a little bit. It's not going to help if the ulcer opens up again. But I've got a Meprazole, so, you know, I can go back to shitting brick paste for a while.
Oof.
Damn.
If I need to.
Yeah, you got that job again.
I've been having that job again. I'm gonna post, like, daily D&D-isms on Twitter to see if I make it big.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, you know, I always have all sorts of, like, random homebrew shit and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a very you thing to do, honestly.
Yeah. You know. Just lure them all in with my grand insights of crazy shit you can do with lore knowledge and D&D, and then start posting about my streams, use it for clout.
I mean, there is the, I mean, D&D videos are very popular right now, like,
I
the
could do
YouTube shorts
videos,
and
yeah.
stuff.
I don't have the time for editing anymore, or the energy. No. I used to edit videos. I used to take 30 minutes of footage and spend 6 hours turning it into a 2-minute video.
Hey, kitty.
I want to get back into editing, but I haven't done it in so long.
I don't
Feels
know.
like a foreign art at this point.
I feel ashen these days. Like I had so much energy and drive, and now it's just all gone.
You're going hollow.
Yep. Feels like that.
That's understandable.
Where is Ghost?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Do we start curb stomping? Like, what?
Let's see.
Like curb stomping. Who are we curb stomping?
Ghost,
Yeah.
emotionally. I don't know.
In one of my Tuesday groups, we had a player who said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a little late," and then they didn't tell us how late.
No.
And eventually, they got so late that one of the other players pinged them 34 times.
That was me,
Jesus.
William.
No, that it was the other Archon play group.
No, William. It was me picking someone 37 times. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different instance.
I think you're thinking of a different instance.
You know, they add an evolution to Jarafang, the Pokemon.
I don't know who
I've
that is.
seen that, and I am just, I have feelings. I have feelings about this, and there.
I think I know what the feelings are, but let's hear them.
I don't know what that Pokemon is.
I just,
Come on, Nick.
I very much dislike to an immense degree that if it simply caught on fire and never existed, I would have zero problems with that.
Oh, you just don't like that it got an evolution at all?
You know what? Actually, no. I'm happy that it got an evolution. I am just not glad that it's whatever that is.
Oh, okay. I see.
Like, I actually really quite like that they're giving other older Pokemon, like, more evolutions, like, Stantler to Wordier. Like, it worked. Wordier looks so cool. It worked so well, but you didn't have to do my haha funny psychic giraffe like this, man.
You want to hear another dirty they did this thing?
Oh no.
What is the cultural background that inspired Jarafang? What is the folk tale? What is the creature?
What is it called? Jarafang?
Yeah, William, don't look it up. Not yet. Well, you can, but don't tell.
Oh, Girafarig. Okay, the giraffe with the giraffe with the face on its ass.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, ass tail.
Okay, I know that.
The hindbrain.
Yeah.
What is the cultural background of that design?
That, honestly, I actually don't know, because I haven't dug too deeply into that, and frankly, I'm afraid.
It is one of two Pokemon that are based off of the Futakuchi, which is a folklore monster, a yokai, if you will, from Japan.
Oh!
That tells the story of a woman that a guy married who she did not eat anything, and she very rarely spoke, yet rice kept disappearing, and it was because there was a mouth on the back of her head that was eating the rice at the night, and it was that. That has been gutted and ripped away with this evolution.
Yeah, I dislike that immensely.
Yes.
Honestly, they had so many options. There was so much they could have done with this, and they chose that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Mawile is
It just looks.
torch, but still.
It just looks like a giraffe in a doofy spaceman helmet.
Yep.
I mean, it's adorable, but
this...
Oh, Weredier looks cool.
Oh yeah. Wordier, like that is I feel like, as basic as it is, it's so simple that it just, like, from a design standpoint, it works so well. This should have just been in the game from the get-go, as far as I'm concerned.
You know what?
Like, this should have always been there.
There have only been 2 designs that have come out in recent Pokemon that I've liked. Mimikyu and Wooloo.
Yes. Correct answers.
It's just a sheep.
Correct. It is,
And
but
that's all
correct
it is.
answers nonetheless.
That is kind of cute. It's a sheep with little braids, and its shiny version is a black sheep.
William, it rolls.
Oh, that's
It
adorable.
rolls like the goats in Elden Ring.
Cute.
Oh my god, I found a plushie and it's adorable. It
Then
looks like the
there's-
cat.
Then there's the shiny Wooloo cupcake from the RT Games universe.
Oh my god, I found another picture and it's also incredibly adorable. Just Pikachu sitting on a Wooloo.
Yes. 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 And then there's, like I said, Mimikyu. I wish it came in different forms. Like, you get one of, like... Could you imagine if they put actual effort into the modeling and shit in the newer Pokemon games, like they did back in Pokemon Coliseum and all that stuff? And Mimikyu
That would
didn't just come in the form of Pikachus, but in, like, all of the big name Pokemon. So there was, like, a Clefairy variant and a...
That would be so
like
awesome.
like they did they went shit, what were they called?
Eevee.
The letter Pokemon with it?
Like Unknown, yeah.
Yeah, unknown.
Yeah, but not
That would
to...
have been so cool.
But not to that, like, defined of an extreme. Just the big name, most popular ones, because it's canonical that the Mimikyu mimics a Pikachu because it's trying to have, like, Pikachu's fame. So yeah, make it where it is, like, Pikachu, Eevee, Growlithe, Charmander, the super popular ones.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this now. I have to be up early. I am here because I like this game, but I have to be up early tomorrow to go with my mother to go to the hospital before I go to work. So,
fair enough.
If Ghost doesn't show up within these next, 20 minutes, I am dipping.
We can play without him.
Yeah, we could do that. He has no arm. we can just claim. Well, technically he has an arm now, but it's not his arm.
What use is a one-armed
Yeah.
wizard?
I will say I do like Sinisty.
They took his squeeze and arm.
Alright, let's just go ahead and start. Actually, let me do something. Let me try something first.
Los Oath
Yeah,
of
right.
Paise of Paiche.
Oath of
Oath of Pierce. Remain.
Peace. Oath of peace.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
but-
Okay. I was so confused. I was so concerned.
I was having a stroke, don't worry about it.
Okay. So long as that's all. Cool. That's cool.
I'll be honest, I read Oath of Peace and just immediately thought, of a puzzle piece. I'm just picturing a puzzle piece sitting in, an isolated box somewhere.
Yeah. It's fun
This,
like that.
this is
I
what
will-
we've been fighting for.
Making promises.
That's why the new Mario movie design looks weird. Mario has a neck. He's not supposed to have that.
Oh, there's
Also,
another.
he's
There's a new
flat.
Mario movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
William Mario
Also
is voiced by Chris
flat.
Pratt.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And they got Jack Black for Bowser, and he actually is doing a good job.
Oh, Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Charlie Day is Luigi.
I wanted Kevin McDonald.
Oh my god. Anyways. So, who remembers what happened last session?
We saw Tarask, and his Sphere of Annihilation annihilated Estor's arm. He got a new arm from the Goddess of Party Tricks.
But it's not as cool as his old arm.
I don't know, I'd say it was cooler.
It actually is a pretty cool arm. All things considered, it's a pretty cool arm. It's just, it's not his arm, and so we get to make fun of him for it.
Also, someone finally said something nice about his puppets. For the first time ever.
True.
That's harsh.
Came out of
Yeah.
We met Taya, who accidentally got statuified, like...
No. What do you mean? Taya's always been here.
I thought you were gonna say Taya's always been a statue.
Yeah, Taya's always been a statue. It's fake news.
So good then, I guess.
Excuse me.
Taya's been a statue this whole time. We've descended into madness. We're hallucinating.
Got instantly statue.
You've just given her character.
God, that's rough.
We've been statues this whole time.
Imagine if like you were sent to a group by a literal god, and the first thing that group did was turn you into a fucking statue.
I mean, that is kind of
Like before they even introduce themselves.
The Medusa turns you to stone. Rips
Anywho.
character sheet in half.
Anywho. Yeah. There was a unfortunate incident with the Sphere of Annihilation, and yeah, Ghost lost his arm, and then hijinks.
Kinky
Shenanigans.
hijinks. Depending on who you ask.
And we forgot to do this last session.
That long silence.
What?
That long silence after what I said.
We forgot to do this last session, but perhaps we should describe our characters for Quacks.
right.
We'll go on.
Oh.
You see before
Alright.
you statues.
Damn. Okay. The
Okay, so
image
make me a
itself
con
is
save.
fairly explanatory. Medi is about what did I write down? Oh god, I have to go digging. Did I actually? Yeah. So Medi stands at about 5'10", on the taller side. This darker, this tanned skin, you know, despite claiming to not really see the sun all that often. This absolute mass of green hair that you're pretty sure if you stuck your hand into it, you probably wouldn't. You would probably lose your hand at that point. It is.
Radish
It is
levels.
it's a lot of hair, and she claims if you try and cut it, it really does nothing. But that's never been. This has never been experimented on further, and she has this crown of these dark thorns that seem always on the top of her head. They never seem to leave. It never jostles or moves. It's just perpetually there.
Perfectly dug into her skull.
Kind of. Actually, it more so grows out, like, seems to be growing out from inside the hair itself. It's always there.
It's so ratty that there's literal wildlife in it.
It and the hair are the same thing. It's all one mass.
Pretty much. Honestly. It could be. It could be. At this point, it very well could be.
Just start cutting the hair off, sell it as witch's hair, make money.
I mean, technically, anything that is cut off grows back as if nothing ever happened. So in theory, you could.
I don't think it
You
sells
could
well as tiefling ivory, though.
Oh, true. Hey,
What about you? What about you, Freaky?
No, William, you go ahead next.
Okay. My character is a very life satyr. She is in a green, very short-cut green toga. And it is very obvious that that's the only thing she's wearing. Most satyrs are part goat, but she's rather unique in that she is a deer. She has leather straps around her arms. And one of her horns is like broken off about 2 inches from the base. You're not wrong.
Is slut.
She is
Slut
very
bark.
promiscuous.
4. Affectionate.
She has a necklace of beads, which are about 6 inches in diameter, and they seem to be made of bone. And she has a staff that seems to be just a very dark piece of wood with what looks like her horn tied to it, the one that was broken off. It looks like the broken off end of her horn is just tied to the end of this staff. And yeah, that's basically Celine. Ghosts, let's see. Roland, which is Comical's character, who
Roland.
he's unfortunately not here with us. He is a nymph, an ocean nymph. He has short black hair. He has I think he's somewhat short. Let me double check that. Let's see. Roland. So yeah, he is a Nereid. Oh no, he's actually rather tall. 6 foot. Damn.
Oh, damn.
I don't
Height.
know why I thought he was short.
Roland gives short king energy, honestly.
A little bit.
Just a bit.
He is rather well muscled. He has, let's see, I believe he has a breastplate on. Doesn't say what armor he actually has on. Oh no, he has splint armor. Okay. And he wields a shield and a trident. You would also probably be able to, he also has a little dragonling. Which his is brass. Let's see. Ghost can, when he gets in, introduce his character to you. His picture, I will say, is a fan art of a young Snape.
A young Severus Snape.
A young Severus Snape. So.
Severus Snape. Dumbledore.
Oh my god.
Ron Weasley.
Harry Potter.
Weasley.
Hermione.
God.
What is that mysterious ticking noise? It's a pipe
That-
bomb.
Yay! God, that
Voldemort.
is just
Voldemort.
God weird. If Ghost is here, he would make so much fucking fun of us.
And we would make fun of him for not being a part of it.
Anyways. Oh yeah. You guys awoke the prisoner.
Oh, I was going last because I
Oh,
was trying to
right.
compile
You don't matter.
how I was going to do this.
Right. I'm sorry.
Well, you know.
We got
You know.
so off on a tangent that I just kind of.
Where's Tia from? Where's Tia from originally? Tia? Is
See,
it the character from Yu-Gi-Oh
See?
or?
Taya.
Oh, it is Taya.
Taya. Yeah, short for Galate.
Does she play Graceful Charity? Nobody got that reference. Okay.
Nope.
I'll put that in face down defense mode. My life points have been attacked directly. Okay. What I just
The
said
only
made no
Yu-Gi-Oh
sense.
the only Yu-Gi-Oh I watched was the original.
The only Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched one Yu-Gi-Oh!
There's like 6 of them now.
Only one of them matters.
God, that show has the worst hairstyles I've ever seen.
Don't you
Or
mean the
the
most unique and fantastic?
Yugi has like 4 different hair colors.
Yeah.
It's
Beautiful.
It's just completely
He's like
Ahead of its time. Stunning.
Yeah. Like it or
It's
not,
yellow-
this is peak male performance.
it's yellow, black, and purple. It's completely what the hell. Like I think when people think of like crazy anime hair, that's the number one with a bullet for most people.
Oh, yeah. So, you see what appears to be a member of the Astoria Royal Cavalry, roughly centurion in rank. And you are very, very unfortunately aware that she's Medusa. Some grassy green skin, freckled with scales, slicked back snakes for hair.
I like how they're slicked back.
They are slicked
Like
back.
she put hair gel on the
Yep,
snake.
bull semen Yoldi style.
Put snake oil.
Snake oil, yep, snake oil. I have to apply
God
snake
damn it.
oil.
Oh,
Very, very rigid, very stern in stance, in movements, almost robotic. Dressed in the most immaculate and perfectly made musculata breastplate you have ever seen in all of your days. Probably rivaled only by the Battle Lord himself, who's on the ship right next to her. Carrying a bronze glaive that appears to be stained with a dull orange-yellow glowing substance on the end of it, matching a dull glow shining through her armor and clothing, almost as if it were made of slightly opaque glass. It just shines through. You did get to see her face. Probably young woman in her 30s. Stark yellow, horrifying eyes that chilled you to your very bones these days. Gaunt features. And that was Eleutheria of Astoria.
Nice.
Has a really cool, like, you know, armor racer thing that goes all the way up the arm. It's in the shape of like a lion. It's really cool.
What kind of snakes are her hair?
What kind of snakes are they?
Yeah.
You see, that's an interesting question, and one that is never properly answered in any lore. I would assume some type of viper, or maybe a cotton. I don't know. What venomous snakes are native to like the Greek area? I have to look
I
that
don't know.
up.
I mean, you could just say it's snake type, and I don't
I'm
really
gonna
mind.
follow-
Satyrs are supposed to
William.
be goats, but
William.
I know you can't do that.
Don't you dare ever say anything like that again. Yeah, some sort of viper. Freaky was right off the top of his head as I look up, like, venomous snakes of Greece, 3 breeds of viper, an adder, and then a 4th breed of viper immediately.
Ah, Viper. An alright car and a terrible movie.
I would say they are Ottoman Vipers.
Ottoman. Great piece of furniture.
Yeah.
An alright Empire.
Huh.
Now that I don't even know what I'm talking about, let's continue.
I know. What a failure. Oh yeah, definitely Ottoman Vipers.
So, everyone is outside of the cube. And it will take a little bit of time for Lutheria to arrive. Everyone got at least one long rest. What does everyone want to do?
What do you mean I'm already here?
Anyways.
Huh.
Okay, saving this image of the Ottoman
I
Vipers
think-
in the character reference folder.
I think we need some semblance of an idea outside of simply attack.
Well, if I had proper time, materials, and troops, I could organize coating the surface of the water and... almost called it Greek fire, an alchemist fire. Awaiting her to enter, using smaller ships to probably drag hooks into the sides of her barge and row them into some stone over there. From there, once she can't move, open fire with any sort of ranged capability we have. Light our barge on fire while we're at it.
Actually, you know,
Worked on the Minotaurs.
fair enough.
You probably wouldn't be able to immobilize it since it's being pulled by another Titan.
That is a fair point.
Well, if we deal with that initially, then...
I wonder... Freaky, turn your brain back on, you need it.
No, you don't.
Have the apple...
Works for the Kardashians, why would you need it?
Dang it.
Damn.
Someone say the apple of the Kardashians?
I
No.
said it works for the Kardashians, why would you need your brain?
The apple of the Kardashians. What a fucking disgusting artifact that is. Anyway.
uh,
I wonder how Talius would react if we gave him his sword back. Cut him loose, slit the stitching over his eyes.
That is a fair point.
Would be enough.
Can anybody fly or make Medi fly?
I mean, I can fly on my own, actually.
Good.
Celine will shrug, and she'll tell you, well, I will say the Dragon Lords did try to cut open the stitching, but they were unsuccessful.
With a
Though it
shrug.
is his sword, so it might work.
If not, it is called Titan's Bane. Maybe we'll be good at killing him.
Honestly,
Really
with what
smart.
he's been through,
Maybe
he's
he'll
probably
take it
more than
in
welcome
return.
that.
Lutheria, for that matter. Don't drop the sword.
I'm pretty good at hanging on to my weapons.
I do have the golden apple. Could use that. Depending on how many others she has with her.
That is a fair point. If
Curiosity, what does the golden apple do?
what's here.
It's the golden apple agreed. Anyone who fails a save after seeing it will try to get it by absolutely any means, including
Murder
tearing
included.
other people open to get it from their stomach if someone were to swallow it. And so
We had an unfortunate incident with the crew for the first time
yeah,
when
we
we
lost
first
a few
grabbed
people.
it. 7 to be precise.
It's unfortunate.
You know, that actually may be a decent way to either occupy them for a fair point of time or force them to leave the ship altogether.
It would be a shame.
If one jumped off it, the rest of them would.
It would be a shame if the apple's floating in the Nether Sea.
Wouldn't that just turn the apple into something?
Does it?
Did it happen to anything, or
The boat didn't
assumed it was
turn into something, so I assume it doesn't work on inanimate objects.
Well, I can drop a coin in. We'll see what happens.
That's fair.
Actually, yeah, toss a coin in.
I'll drop a coin
But
in.
there's no Witcher here.
I mean, I might qualify.
I toss a coin in.
What kind of coin?
A platinum.
Yeet.
Actually,
Baller.
I have 100 gold. Is that enough?
I throw in
Just
a
drop
10,000
gold in.
gold.
I drop in my holy symbol.
A 10,000 gold celestial
You have more than one of those,
silver
right?
trade ingot.
No, I'm just a gold piece.
I toss in the most beautiful gem from the deepest depths of the vaults of. I was hoping I'd remember his name by the time I finished saying that.
From the vaults of that one guy.
Dwarven God agreed. Oh, brain. Not now.
Abathor.
Thank you. From the deepest vaults of Abathor. Glitter Hell, if you would. Which is such a cool name.
But yeah, what do you toss into the thing?
It was a gold piece, right?
1 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 gold.
A soul coin containing the soul of Unth, the flail snail goddess.
Good lord.
See, that one's tricky because that could count as a person too, you know. You never know.
William, desperately looking up if it affects objects.
No. As you toss in the gold coin, it doesn't. I'm sorry, I was looking at something else. Yeah, it just goes bloop.
Sploosh.
Well
I
then,
thought it was something that floated.
Well, it didn't turn
Well.
to a dragon or anything. Speaking of which, we do have a dragon.
we do.
Can we trust it, though?
I feel like with the correct words we could.
Lady Lutheria's barge is very strange. I've never once known if I was actually awake on the damn thing.
Actually, that does bring up a fair point. What do you know about this? 'Cause
Well, like I said, it's very strange. I've always thought I was dreaming whenever I was on it. I once walked what felt like days, when in reality it was just a few steps. There's visions and nightmares and sights and smells. It's very consistently inconsistent.
Then perhaps our best bet isn't to actually be directly on the boat.
Are my oath-sworn arrows sworn to Nikolaos specifically, or to divine beings?
Nikolaos specifically.
Ah, okay. Hang those up on a
Yeah.
fucking thing in my house, then.
What is the general structure of the barge? Is it closed top, open top?
It is a open top, yes.
A flat slab of wood with a bunch of mattresses on it. People fucking non-stop.
This sounds about right. Honestly, sounds like that could be accurate.
Some flowers, probably.
You might
single
describe
pot.
it as a... Most would describe it as a hanging garden. It has all the plants and things on top, and it's very beautiful, very immaculate.
I'm sure it'll look immaculate on the acceptable losses report.
Celine looks very uncomfortable every time we talk about hurting Lutheria.
Probably going to have to kill Nikolaos again while I'm there. That's going to be painful.
We aren't going to be able to have Pythor with us, are we?
No, we're not. And that is concerning, because I'm pretty sure everything we've ever killed that hated us is going to be there. Waiting.
Again, I think, considering what Celine mentioned about being on the barge directly, perhaps keeping our distance is the best bet. And if we can reason with the one pulling it in some capacity. I'm not sure. I've never been good at these things.
Well,
What do we know about Talius?
Celine shrugs. She has no idea about, she just knows he's the guy who pulls the barge.
How about you, Estor? You spend more time in books than talking to people. How about me? No.
Let me actually check Estor Bastidius.
A +8 means
You know
nothing
what?
to Freaky.
Oh, no, Estor Phobos. Estor Phobos is his name.
But what about Demos?
Arcana. Ooh, nice. Nice Estor
Oh,
Phobos.
Wait, is this history or arcana?
Either or, it's fine.
Okay.
Same modifier.
Yeah.
You can ride the donkey back up the mountain, or you can ride this.
Honestly,
It is
in
the same
character.
price.
God, this is gonna be another session where I roll nothing above a 12, isn't it?
Welcome
God damn it.
to the last 3 sessions. Yeah, the last 2 sessions of
No,
D&D I've played.
Okay, last time I didn't roll only exclusively under a 12.
No, I was talking about the last 2 sessions of D&D I've played.
It's very depressing.
Oh, don't worry, my record's 6.
Look, I'm not sure what beats an initiative 0 though, okay?
I'm just happy
Initiative
you're not
minus
yelling
1.
at me again, Freaky.
What did you say, Willie?
I said I'm just glad you're not yelling at me again
Oh, it's not too late.
for Tuesday.
I don't
Just
remember.
stop. I kept rolling with the
Oh,
the
that's
enemies that had a
right.
+4. I kept getting consistently over a 20 with a
Yep.
+4.
Yeah.
So I was rolling 17, 18, 19, 17, 17, 19.
Yep.
And at some point you just told me to stop rolling and just roll for damage.
Yep.
You know what? It'd be like
AC meaning nothing. Fighting enemies that are meant for level 4 players. At level 8, 17. For level 2 players at level 17.
I think Payday posted it in shitposting, and like that one roll where like I rolled their saving throws for a fireball. Yeah, there it is.
I had never been that downtrodden and annoyed with my dick that hard before.
God damn it.
Hey, you're the one who keeps saying you can hear the throbbing anytime I describe infernal bullshit. It's a running gag that I enjoy playing my Fiend Warlock too much, and that I get a
it's not that you enjoy it too much, it's that you built him to do something, and like this is the first time you're ever high enough level to be able to play around with him.
That's true. I'm getting to be the proper fucking Antichrist, and I'm so fucking excited.
But yes, with a 20 and a 24.
All bonus spoken over metaphorical.
God damn it. Now I'm just thinking of that scene in Dragon Ball Z Abridged with Dr. What was his name? The old man.
Wheelo? Or no, Wheelo's assistant.
Dr. Gero.
Oh.
Let's see. What you know about Talius? Let's see.
Auspiciously.
No, that one. There it is.
I'm making nothing but penis jokes all week now. God fucking damn it. I'm 12. I'm fucking 12.
One second.
Hope you're proud of yourself, William. I blame you.
I'm never proud of myself.
That's unfortunate. That's incredibly unfortunate. Man, the silence is so fucking intense.
Here it is. Talius was actually, with a 24 to 20, Talius was the oldest of the Titans. The firstborn of Kintamane and Thylia, and he was the god of crafting. Let's see.
How unfortunate.
And Tia, like as one of the... Celine actually would probably also know this. He's actually the one who created the... he and the rest of the Titans were the ones who created the Fey races, like the local races. And Sidon and Lutheria refused to help. So...
Damn.
Yeah. Let's see.
You know...
After that, Talius was approached by Lutheria to... she said she wanted to have a race on her island. And she said she wanted it to be greater than all the others. And he, like, convinced by her flattery, created what were known as the Myrmikines.
Don't you mean the skeletons?
What?
I was making a joke of skeleton master race down with breathies.
The Myrmikines. Let's see. They are a industrious insect-like race with a shared hive mind intelligence. They spread out from their ice. They were basically an invasive species on their island.
Damn.
The other Titans got mad at Talius for creating such a dangerous race, but he was proud of his creation and refused to act against them. So Sidon was forced to unleash the fury of the seas upon them when they attempted to flee. Here, I'll just when they attempted to go extend past the bounds of their island on boats and things like that.
Now I'm concerned of like what Talius really is, because what he sees as like the greatest of all, and like his perfect master race that he made, are psionic bugmen, which is implying that he's been playing around in the cosmic forces of the stars a little too long.
After that, the Titans asked Kentamane to help, and he did. He used all of his hands to gather them into one space, and then used magic from Thylia to bind them in a powerful magic barrier. Kentamane then stripped Talius of his power and gave it to Sidon. Sidon then bound Talius and gave him to his wife as a gift.
I wonder how he was bound. Literally, or with some sort of magic. Something tells me
both.
Something tells
Definitely
me.
chains. It might be both.
Even if we do find a way to loose him, and he does end up helping us in this fight, we may have to kill him anyway.
That is a fair point. And something.
He does. He was stripped of his power, so he's just big. And I think after 500-600 years of being a blinded slave, being forced to pull a barge, probably not all that willing to fight. I'd be honestly shocked if he's not just, broken.
Maybe.
How fast does the barge move with him?
Pretty fast.
We
It's
do have
it's strange.
We will have to stop him or pause him in order to
Pythor,
catch up to it.
Yes.
did you grab the bust on the way out?
No.
Did anyone
Unfortunately.
else?
Silence.
Damn it.
The what?
Continue. A perfect clay bust of Pythor made by those creatures, possibly containing some of his very life essence.
It was a bunch of weird stone men that started punching us.
Right, those things. I actually thought Estor grabbed that.
Slow head turn.
Off the table, I actually think somebody grabbed it. Somebody said they grabbed it. It's not in my notes, but somebody said they had it.
I think Freaky said he forgot the bust right after the door closed last session.
I know for a fact that Estor didn't, because he just disappeared immediately.
He vanished after. He vanished. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just said something about it last session.
Okay.
Yeah, because he poofed away immediately after losing his arm. He got the absolute hell out of there.
The bus was before that, though, I thought.
No, we left it at the start so we could pick it up after as we left.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Unfortunately.
Because it's a large, heavy stone object. No one wanted to carry it.
Well, I mean, if You know, in the hopes that we survive, if we ever decide to come down here for whatever godforsaken reason, someone knows the word, we could possibly just go back and get it.
Oh, come on. Retrieving the bust isn't godforsaken. I'm sure Pytho's interested. That was a joke.
Pythor closes his mouth.
Were you going to say something, Pythor? Because we could go back for it.
I would like to, but, you know, the oath.
If we survive.
Everything. Perhaps, yes.
Well, that's us going back for it if we survive. What you do if we don't survive is, regrettably, something you're going to have to deal with.
He does that head bounce back and forth thing, like he's considering, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's probably thinking, did she just insult me? But she was thinking, when the Oath of Peace ends, life is going to be absolute horror for everyone.
Oh, yeah. Celine will say that, by the way, Quacks, you'd probably notice Celine talks with a very heavy slur. Like she's drunk.
Those spinnakers.
God damn it. With their brown noses and their trails of slime.
Yeah.
I love that bit. That's one of my favorite bits they've ever had.
I'm sure Twitter will find a way to cancel Dan for that.
Twitter will find a way to cancel anything for, anyone for anything, at any point in time.
They're literally trying to cancel Wizards of the Coast for the design elements of goblins, claiming it's based off Jewish people, even though goblins have looked the same since ancient fucking times.
Yeah. Anyways.
I just like the fact that they somehow managed to get people to call the Juggalos spinnakers. People leave comments on Insane Clown Posse videos being like, I love the spinnaker. I love being a spinnaker. We're Juggalos, not spinnakers. What does that even mean? Anyways.
What about trails of slime?
Alright. Look, alright. So, standing on the barge is not a good thing. We've already covered that, so try to not be on it if we can at all help it, I guess.
It should be fine. Nothing is outright hostile.
Yes, but I'm afraid if it lulls you into a sense of being in a dream, that may have some effect on us, considering it is her.
I'm bullshitting because I'm scared.
I don't have a way to not be standing on it. Unless someone was carrying it, or someone else had some magic.
I could ride my owl, but I feel like we need a better solution than some of us getting stuff.
If only somebody was able to cast fly. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Most things shouldn't be outright hostile when we get on the barge. We could probably just walk right on and no one would say anything, but they would try to...
Hostile.
Celine just... she grimaces. Because she knows a lot of the people who are probably on the barge. She's probably friends with most of them.
Celine. Who did Nikolaos betray me for?
The Titans, I think.
Which one?
We never really talked about it.
It was Luciferia.
Alright, I'm just saying, in character, we never really talked about it.
It was Lutheria. Where are we right now?
The Nether Sea?
Yes. What's in the Nether Sea?
A lot of bad things.
Including... relevant to what I'm saying.
The Island of the Dead?
Yes, and what's on the Island of the Dead?
Dead fuckers?
And what is the status of Nikolaos?
Dead like disco?
And say if Lutheria wanted one of her new toys on her boat from the island, what's stopping her from doing so?
Let's see. I mean, I've never actually... Oh god, my nose.
Is it bleeding or just running?
It's just running for some reason.
Go do
don't know
the big blow.
I don't know why, but my nose has been running like crazy for the last several days.
Mine was doing that a while ago, but that was because I had gotten sick.
Be right back.
Yeah. I'm trying to do more dry humor with the Lutheria. You know, trying to do a bit more of that.
Honestly, very good.
Including anti-humor, where like it comes off as funny, but it was never meant to be funny.
Even better, honestly.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Hey.
Sorry.
Okay,
All
guys.
good.
Here's what we
All
do.
good.
We get a snake, we put it in his sewer pipes.
You going?
Then we coax the snake upward while he's taking a shit to bite him on the balls.
Phenomenal. Great idea.
Yes. It'll be a great prank. He'll never see it coming. He'll even play the Persona 5 music when it happens.
Top 10 pranks of 2020.
A
Number
live
10.
viper up your DMs piping to bite him on the testicles. There's nothing you want less than a live viper crawling up your toilet pipes and biting you on the testicles while you're shitting.
Viper has a GoPro.
Oh, I love that. Oh man.
Excellent. I miss playing Mr. Kret. It's been too long. I miss his top hat and his undead.
As you do.
Yes.
As you do.
And his baller cane. The baller cane is the most important part, brings the whole thing together. Without it, he's just some fling doodle. Yeah. A charlatan. Just, you know, send in the zombie swarm and cast Cloud Kill. They grapple and beat on the things while the Cloud Kill does the rest of the work.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome. I was talking about terrible
The
evil
Moore's
things.
special.
Yes, it was originally meant to be the Kret special, but I got to use it with Morris first, so it became known as the Morris special within the group.
I mean, I just made that up right now.
Oh, well, I was talking about the zombies with a Cloud Kill combo.
Yeah. I just made up the Moore's special.
Right. Well, it's
right
because
now.
she used it.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Mr. Kret's, though. I made that combo for Kret. Never got to use it.
But yeah. As you talk about this, Celine just kind of shakes her head. I know that Nikolaos was someone you loved and probably hoping for things to happen. But I loved Lutheria.
What I'm hoping for is irrelevant. The point I'm trying to make is he's probably going to be on that boat. I'm probably going to have to kill him again. And I've already come to terms with that.
Alright.
Things we love hurt us, and sometimes we have to let them go.
Celine doesn't say anything.
Ah, that dead money moral right there. Oh, yeah. You Vegas, baby. It's all about that dead money. Elijah's madness. Slinging down them gold bars. The gun runners.
Anyways.
Vending machines.
Anyways.
Sorry, I'm nervous. I'm trying to think of a plan, but I was stalling for time. Here's what we do. We use the luck blade and we wish for Eutheria to be dead. Specifically.
Eleutheria?
Yes.
You
We liberate the liberator. From coil.
I knew, like, even as I saw, like, oh yeah, there's a luck blade in this campaign. Like, the wish spell is something that I'm pretty sure that I and, like, most DMs are kind of iffy about, because, like, it can be it's along the lines of, like, the deck of many things, where it can just be a campaign ender.
Ah, yeah.
Because you have 3 wishes. I mean, if you just wish for her to be dead, like, that would probably backfire horribly on you.
But it might be worth it.
You know.
I drew an entire deck of many things once. And
You mean you cheesed an entire deck of
Yes,
many
I
things.
did, because I'm a fucking genius, William.
Let's see.
You know, technically.
In earlier editions, you wouldn't have been able to do that.
If you mean the drawing limitations, those are technically still in effect, but no one ever uses them. What are you saying, Eddie? Yes, piece of oath.
I was just gonna say that really the biggest thing that we need here is for that blasted scythe of hers to be broken, correct?
Yeah.
So I don't,
Yeah.
you know, that sword of yours. If we broke it, perhaps we could, I don't know, figure something else out from there. It buys us time at the very least.
What if her scythe was mine? What if it was my scythe?
I think we could figure that out if we manage to get a hold of it, but frankly, I don't want it to exist anymore.
Here's what I do. I go up there, I slap her across her stupid face, and I take it.
Honestly, if you could manage that,
You make it sound so easy.
I got 25
I think
straight.
that you would honestly have rights to anything that you want ever, frankly. I wouldn't stop you.
I have 25 strength and plus 11 to athletics. Who can stop me?
Surely no one.
I'm gonna just imagine Eleutheria power walking onto this barge.
The owl is just watching. She's
Eleutheria
not riding it. She's
just
walking
slaps
on
the shit out of her, takes her scythe, and leaves.
Terminal
And
montage
breaks it over.
style. God damn it. And then Christian Kirby comes to read a prayer.
Anyways.
Alright, well, look, at the very least, I guess we could try talking to... We could try at least talking to Talius. I mean, I may have a form to do so without needing to necessarily. Break what is keeping his mouth shut. But, that said...
My cat just bit my arm for no reason and then ran away.
Munch, munch.
And she didn't even bite it. She, like, opened her mouth, like, gently pressed her teeth against my skin. Like, not even actually, just enough so I could feel it, and then ran away.
She wants her
Light
attention.
snack.
Pick her up.
Light snack.
I don't even know where she is. She just bounced.
Fled. Escape.
Oh, there you are.
Just put her in the microwave. You don't have to turn it on. Just keep her in there. She'll stay.
No!
You can unplug it. It's fine.
Just so she knows. Just so she knows.
Anyways.
This isn't a threat as you stop your cat.
This isn't a threat. This isn't a threat. This isn't a threat.
Not a threat, just a box.
It's just a box. Threatening box.
Anyways.
I think you're right. We do have to.
Alright. Are we going to try and talk to Talius and see if he can help and all, and if not, we just kill him and then we figure it out from there, or I just want that scythe broken. I need it broken.
I can, if we need to, just lead you to where she probably is. I do know the layout of the ship.
Where to renounced and declared an enemy. A long silence. Really? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, is that just a canonical long silence from Celine?
Yeah.
I'm going to need an answer.
Oh, I didn't know you asked the question. Sorry, what was the question?
Weren't you announced and declared an enemy?
Well, same as you. But knowing Lutheria, she would want to meet us. And she'd either want to play a game or talk with us, taunt us, something. She is rather fond of the gods game, 20 squares. She might try to challenge us to that.
Of course there's a mini game. Of course we have to play, what, Catherine?
She didn't.
Strip down to my box.
You don't have to play it if you don't want to.
Trying to figure out what the fuck that even is.
20 squares?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know if that history check is valid.
No, it's a very well-known thing, so it's...
No, I meant, like, I didn't know if you even wanted one.
No, you guys would know what 20 squares is. It is what is called the Gods game, and it is basically an unbreakable oath between two people, and it's if you make a bet on the game, you have to do it no matter what. Even if you're like, hey, Pythor, I want your godhood. If he lost the game, he'd have to give you his godhood.
Damn.
Where is it?
Hey, Pythor, want to play 20 squares? I'll trade with you for like a century.
Where is...
Set up a new oath of peace. We'll do it all over again.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
I've never been too fond of games, but perhaps that's because I'm not exactly one for them.
The royal game. To be sacred. Is it just like really weird chess?
I have no idea. I think it's an actual game. Yeah, I think there is like an actual... Yeah, it is. It is in fact an actual ancient game. It's called the Game of Ur. You are
I've heard of that before. Interesting.
the Royal Game of Ur.
Ur. Like the Ur dragon.
Mhm.
So it'd be performance, insight. So what's interesting is every single one of the skills you have to roll are things there is either kind of good at or very good at. But the problem is that would mean Freaky would have to roll. Which is asking for trouble.
My catch here is that I have something at least for everything here, but the catch with this character from the get-go was it is either a proficiency or it is either a 1 or a negative number. Namely -1.
Damn.
So
I've got performance +4, insight +4, history +8, deception +4, intimidation +8, persuasion +12, perception +8. So
What is your charisma?
18.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Celine has 11 in persuasion.
Banneret fighter.
Uh,
I made someone charismatic that was supposed to have the inspiring leader feat, but it never happens.
let's see.
And
Celine has
Intelligence and very few higher than that.
Celine has 3 performance, 4 insight, 0 history, 7 deception, 3 intimidation, 11 persuasion, and 8 perception.
see, all things considered, I think I should probably, if you do intend on playing this game, I think I will be sitting on the sidelines waiting to see if anything goes to absolute shit.
Also, if Lutheria makes a joke, laugh.
I'm very bad at that.
She will curse you if you don't.
I'm already cursed.
Hmm.
Then again, maybe we could use that and Estor's position to our advantage. She slings curses for people who don't laugh. We make a wager with her. We wager.
Do we know in character that he can't be cursed?
I don't know. God damn it.
I don't think we do.
Well, there went my
because it's never been brought up.
There went my.
No, it's a good plan. It's just that in character we don't know
that's
this.
what I'm saying, but we can't do it. So effectively, there went my genius plan, my Jesus plan.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea. It's
That is actually a really
there's
good.
no reason for your character to have thought of it.
Yeah, because I have the strangest feeling. She's either bad at jokes, or purposefully is bad at jokes because she likes slinging curses. Either way, like, we send in Estor. I bet you can't make him laugh in 3 jokes. You know? We get...
Mm.
I get your godhood. He gets your godhood. I don't know. Something like that.
Just...
Or just your scythe.
Yep.
That would be good, but we need Ghost here to...
Yeah.
He better not be dead.
My one
No,
thought is...
he said a event went a little longer than he thought it would, and it is like pissing rain. So
I'm
You
still
know.
worried.
No, I think worrying is fair, honestly. But if we did wager the Scythen, I don't know, a life. I'm not sure what would be a comparable trade. I feel like that almost feels a little too open-ended. Like, the moment that we have it, I'm not sure there's... really, if there's nothing in place that stops her from taking it back, you know?
The fact that she won't have her scythe when we try to kill her.
That is true.
We make sure we include that we become the rightful owners of it as well. I don't know, maybe we make it even more cursed. We attack her more personally. If I win, I get your husband.
Huh.
That might just piss her off. It'd be fun. But it wouldn't get us anywhere.
all we're looking to do is get the scythe and make it so she's not involved in the oath. Perhaps we can just ask her to renew her dedication to it?
Or we could just ask her to break it herself. That way we know for certain that it...
She would never break it. It's one of the most powerful oaths, and so the person who breaks it would suffer the worst consequences.
Looks to Estor again.
That's why Pythor isn't coming with us.
You know, if we do kill Theria, between us and the gods, killing Sidon wouldn't be that hard. Once the oath dies.
It's not killing Sidon, because once the oath is gone, he wouldn't need to he could just summon a massive storm and send his armies onto the...
That's the thing. We corner him first. We wait at his gates. We use technical non-aggressions to corral him.
I just don't think that'll work.
Fine. I don't know.
What are you doing?
6 gods at our disposal. I thought maybe that'd be within our capabilities. Or like 4? Was it 6? If you count Helios.
It would be 5.
Oh, okay. Was that with or without Helios?
That is with Helios.
Oh, okay.
Though,
It's like,
Vulcan probably wouldn't actually want to fight at all.
I don't think he can fight. Can he? He strikes me as
Oh,
like...
he can do this.
That's not that bad.
1d8 plus 10 damage.
That's not that bad.
Oh, and he can do this.
Better.
That's about it, though.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, he's not that tough. He's useful, though. He's very useful. He's Santa.
Vulcan is Santa.
He is Santa. He is canonically Santa.
By the way, Quacks. Let's see. Here is Kyra.
Goddess of party tricks.
Mhm.
I call her Aqua sometimes.
Pythor.
I like how his beard grows directly from his lips.
Lip beard.
Here's Valis. Here's Vulcan.
Valis looks like the princess ant from Ants.
Yeah, because that sharp cheek line, yeah.
Yeah. Vulcan looks like steampunk younger Santa.
Kind of looks like Santa from Rise of the Guardians.
Here's Versi, the Oracle.
She looks like a character from the anime where everyone's wearing giant golden armor covered in wings and shit.
Yeah, you've talked about that.
Or a reject character from He-Man.
Here's Lutheria.
She's got good style. And must die.
Oh, no,
And
she's-
once again,
Also, I want her son.
Helios.
His nipples.
No! I just no. I refuse to have these nipples on my screen any longer.
Burned into your memory forever.
No! No!
They
No!
live
Suffer
rent-free.
the nipple.
They live rent-free within your psyche forever. They have permanently augmented the shape of your hippocampus. They are a part of you now.
This is Acastus. He is the husband of. He is the husband of
Accidentally
Valis.
like,
He looks like
This is. He looks like.
he really wants to be Leonidas.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like a slight discounted Leonidas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's HEB brand Leonidas.
This is Honora, who is Pythor's daughter.
Cloverfield Leonidas. I can't think of anything for her. Her outfit is ridiculous, and I hate it.
She's Greek Princess Jasmine.
It's sure if you want to call it that.
I don't know. That's the best I got. And this is Hexia, who is who is the green dragon that is on board.
Pythor's wife. She
Not yet.
really does not like Eleutheria.
Very much. Well, for good reason.
Oh yeah.
Even Eleutheria is like, yeah, you probably should hate me with every fiber of your being.
Oh, Eleutheria hates herself. Don't worry.
Stock white woman number 23.
Yeah, why aren't you olive toned like the rest of us? Oh wait, I'm green. Literally olive toned. And that
Anywho.
one's still green.
God damn it. And that one's still green.
Literal olive snake.
That's Hexia's dragon form.
Well, I just exited out of that by accident.
I did
But
that with
Hexia's
Helios,
dragon form.
then Helios came back.
Man, that's such a green dragon.
That is the most green dragon.
Sure
So
is a
green.
green dragon. So dragon.
Green.
Much dragon.
But yeah, Celine will tell you all that most creatures on the barge should be either way too drunk or way too busy fornicating to particularly care that we are there.
It's way
So-
too high on life. So high.
You were saying, Matt?
Oh, I was just so I think honestly, do we want to do the murder route or do we want to do the attempted strategic game route? Like, I think we need to make a decision here. I'm all for either, but I cannot participate in one of those.
Who would be the one playing the game?
I am narratively obligated to inform you that I want murder. I choose violence.
Look, I am no good at negotiating, nor am I very good at these funny board game things. So, personally, my money is kind of on, bloodshed. That said...
Yes, the way we've been talking, it sounds like even if we try the board game, it will end in murder.
I mean, I've played
the way we've been talking.
If it is as Eleutheria was saying, if we have it stated that we become either the rightful owners of the scythe, or ensure that there's no workarounds, at least immediately on paper, then that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think the biggest thing would be finding something that she would be willing to,
Man, we need a lawyer fit for the hells for this.
And ensuring that we win.
Where's Clunker when you need him to confer with his patron? Alright. Well, I've played before. So I can play the game.
We can play the game, but we need to find something that's decent, a decent wager for her, that she would actually agree to, and something that I think we'd all have to agree to some extent.
Or we could just play off our pride, but perhaps. I don't know, Helios nipples?
Are you suggesting? Promise her Helios nipples.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe.
Nothing else, just the nipples.
I'm sure they grow back.
All I can think of now is the Jeff Foxworthy joke about how one of his cousins got his nipple bitten off by a beaver.
We'll use beavers to remove them. Don't you know beavers are the perfect nipple removal devices?
Zombievers.
Zombies.
It's a movie like that.
No.
Anyways.
I wonder if she would actually accept that. We will bring you the nipples of Helios as a trophy if you win.
We would have. What was your relation with Helios after you left?
He was pretty
Honestly,
happy.
you know what? She might find it stupid enough. She might accept.
Helios, we lost a bet with Etheria. We need your nipples. What?
That means if I go in my female form, I don't have to wear anything on my top.
Exactly. You never did before.
Are you okay?
If only we could cast sending a Helios. Hey, if we wager your
Helios, can we
nipples
wager your
on a
nipples
board game.
on a board game with the goddess of death and trees?
You feel bad if we wagered your nipples.
This is the type of conversation. That's the reason I absolutely love D&D.
My face hurts.
Does it actually?
I do not smile this hard this often. Yes, it does.
If only someone could cast something and asked if we could win his nipples.
Estor can.
Yes,
Uh, You actually want to ask him if he
Oh god damn it!
I mean,
does he? Hang on, let me see if. He does know sending actually.
So
here's the thing. I'm
let's
sure
say we
that
wager
there are
your nipples. Go ahead.
There
What
is.
pros and the cons versus having the nipples versus not having the nipples.
I mean. God damn it.
Answer in character. Man.
Well, one of the cons is that my perfect tits won't be perfect anymore.
I never needed the nipples.
Didn't you watch Dragon Ball?
I mean,
Didn't
My
you-
who knows?
awesome
You know
boobage.
what? I wonder if there would be a way to find even more fantastic nipples to replace them. You know?
Have you never seen Major Armstrong?
Off the table. No, we burn one of the wishes on giving him new nipples. It doesn't work.
I thought you were gonna say we
Have
burned
you ever
one of
seen
the sacred
side down
nipples.
nipples?
God.
William, would you let us wish his nipples back if this didn't work out?
I mean, that's basically just the regenerate spell, so I guess.
See, it's great. It's great because now it's not a permanent loss here.
It's just, guys, here's the thing. It's just funny enough and perverse enough for her maybe to say yes.
Exactly. That's actually what I'm thinking. Like, as stupid as this sounds, this might not be terrible.
So if she says yes to this, we do that. If not, we fight.
Good lord.
No, we have to get the nipples. That's like part of we have to make our way up there. But I'm to be fair, we probably have means of replacing them if this goes horribly wrong somehow, but it may work. It might.
I feel like we have to try it now.
I mean,
Like, there's no way we don't
realistically, the worst thing that could happen here is she says no.
Welcome to the grip, quacks.
If
This
if this works, this is gonna be on par with like the fucking Umph moment. I'm going to be bragging for years about how I bet an ancient gold dragon's nipples
No.
in a wager with the goddess of death and dreams in a campaign.
I mean, even if it doesn't
Surrounded
work,
by
it's
drunk
still a
people
hell
in
of a
orgies.
story.
That's what I'm saying.
we wagered a gold dragon's nipple.
A god of that is also a god of the sun. His
We
glorious-
wagered the sun's nipples. Beat that.
If you look closely, you can see the tiny flecks of gold in them.
Hang it 1 second, please.
This can work.
There's one huge, grievous problem with this plan.
I don't see it.
I would have to roll.
Okay. Off. I
Give you
I
advantage
have
on
a
some of
okay.
them.
This is really back pocketed. I'll be honest. I kind of forgot I had it. I have an item that doesn't require attunement, but means that if you roll anything that is less than a 10, you can use it once to bring your base roll up to a 10.
The Clockwork Amulet does require
Yeah.
attunement. You have to do it beforehand.
Does?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do have one of those. I don't have it attuned because I've never used it.
Yeah, I have one
Yeah.
on my Great Old One Warlock. He uses it so
It doesn't say it. It doesn't say it requires attunement.
Yeah.
Have I been wasting an attunement slot on Duran's French fucking ass this whole time?
Yeah,
Quite
there's
fun,
nowhere.
yeah.
There's
It's
nowhere on that says requires attunement.
You can forego rolling the d20 to get a 10 on the die.
I swear to God.
Yeah, it's
Well-
Clockwork Amulet, Adventuring Gear, Wondrous Item Neck, Category Item, Item Rarity Common, Properties. There's nowhere that says it requires attunement, unless it says so on D&D Beyond.
Okay, we need to get Clockwork Amulets for just everyone.
Look, my point here is that I have this, and frankly, I would like it back.
Wait a fucking
I
second.
would like it back at some. Gonna let Freaky have a moment here.
You could just buy like 20 of these
Wait,
and wear them all.
Yeah.
That's obscene.
You just look like Flavor Flav.
I'm sorry, continue. My infinite bullshit detector went off the charts for a moment.
I mean, it's not particularly outstanding, but it is something that could help, I suppose. And again, I never really use it anyways. I just want it back at some.
It could.
Unless you'd rather keep.
No, it's a good idea. I should say I've only played drunk Nikolaios before.
What
well,
did you
that's better
wager?
than no experience.
I mean, do you really want to know here and now?
Kind
Sort of.
What was it?
kind of.
I think it was for me to use my feet.
Celine looks down at her hooves. I wonder what that was like. Anyways.
Her mouth was open.
Oh, yeah.
Closes. Was about.
Wait, were you the one who wanted to, or were you the one who didn't?
I lost.
So does that mean you did or didn't? That doesn't answer my question.
It's more fun for me not to answer because now you all have yourselves up in a tizzy.
Well, I mean, realistically, if at least one person agrees on each side, someone gets it right.
Celine will just... Yeah, sure.
The weird shit Freaky just makes up on the spot for funsies.
It's good, though. It's good.
It's canon now.
It's canon. We don't know whether it happened or not.
Oh, it
But-
definitely
I don't know
happened.
whether it happened or not. Yeah, we
Okay.
know it happened.
Wait, no, it did. Okay, so we will never know whether this was her idea or not.
She said she lost.
We just don't know whether she actually was the one who wanted it or not. So we don't know if it actually happened. We just know
But it
that
is
the bet
canon
took
that-
place.
Feet were used.
The bet? No, it's canon that the bet took place. We don't know whether or not the feet were actually used.
That is true. That is true.
Anywho, Celine thinks to herself to compare notes later.
You can't do that. You don't have feet.
So, is that our plan? We can get on board, and then I'll lead you to where she probably is. Challenge her to a game?
I just pictured Celine trying to use her feet to jack a man off, and there's a lot of blood.
Celine will open her mouth, point it, with the one hand, finger pointing, and then just the finger slowly curls back into a fist as she closes her mouth.
Okay, that's the last callback to that joke for the session.
Alright. Well, if there's any... Do we have any other ideas if she for some reason doesn't take the bait?
I don't know, it's a pretty good bait.
It
Well,
is.
the first thing we want to do is try and free Talius, right?
If that will help.
You see,
Yeah.
if that'll help, and also I feel like, actually no, I could talk to, or at least try in very heavy quotations.
That was
I
a
could
good
try
point.
to talk to Talius while the rest of you start the game, but I feel like it would be a little suspicious if, for some reason, that I was called out for that.
A good
Being
point.
there at once may be a safer bet.
I think you could get away with it. My point is, do you speak his language?
So, do you speak
Well-
my language?
Player telepathy
Well-
is bullshit garbage compared to NPC telepathy, as you must share a language with the creature.
That is true.
Some of them don't.
If
like,
only
some, like,
someone, if only someone knew spells that could help with this. Wow. You know?
we're just
If only
dunking
we
on
had
ghosts.
If only someone had
No,
them
guys, you don't understand.
prepared.
We're
If
not,
only someone had them prepared.
we're not dunking on ghosts, because as designated wizard, it's my job to play wizard every game.
You've only played a wizard once.
That you know of.
Yeah, and we've played in like 6 games together.
Let's see, there's Mr. Kret, there's Islice,
Beautiful.
Courtesy was mostly a wizard.
Oh yeah, I guess 2. Huh.
That's 3.
Oh yeah, I forget. Yeah, I actually played with his license. She was in the.
Islice,
yeah.
Wait, Armstrong doesn't have nipples?
He does not
Damn.
have nipples. Armstrong has no nipples.
Uh.
Yeah.
He's so manly.
So manly that the nipples just shriveled up and ceased to exist.
Yes, they merged.
That scene with him and Izumi's husband is great.
Yes, it is. They were communicating. They were speaking the ancient language of muscle wizards.
Anyways, yes, no, that is a the language thing is a fair point.
Sig, that was his
Because-
name. Sorry,
Yeah, Sig. I love Sig.
continue.
Because again, telepathic communication is a potential, but it does not actually.
Can you?
doesn't act-
Can
doesn't
you
spec-
post yours?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, to be fair, I can't remember if it's the Great Old one or the Beat one that...
I am not a warlock. It's neither.
No, I was
Let's
talking
see.
about the thing.
The holding. Alright, let's see. As long as you are then message contain up to 25 words. It doesn't say you need to share language, so yeah.
It doesn't.
Oh, good. the
So
feet
I would
one
say
gives
you don't need to.
The feet one gives you proper telepathy. Good.
That's not a feat.
Well, technically,
Oh.
it's a racial feat.
Oh, that's a different thing. Okay, I thought it was the telepathic feet.
Feature, yeah.
Because there's like...
Hey,
three-
137 of me. I'm not a warlock.
You should be.
Do I have spells? Yes, but I don't actually. I don't actually have spell slots. I have
You should
spells.
be a
I don't have
blade
spell slots.
warlock.
Because you're a hex. Hex blood should be a hex blade.
Oh.
The edge squared.
Honestly, that'd be.
As player of the Tiefling Fiend Warlock.
Anywho, so it will actually take. You will actually get a second long rest. If anyone wants to do
Yo.
anything.
Damn.
Well, then I can prepare a spell that will help. Oh wait, you don't need it. Never mind.
Well, no, wait, no, hold on. What are...
I can prepare tongue.
What?
Okay, Astor, where?
Oh my gosh! We have a competent. We have a competent
I just-
tester. Wow.
I had mostly combat spells. But
Well,
Well, actually, honestly, that may
Yeah.
not be a terrible idea either.
give me permissions for Puppet Boy's sheet.
All right, sure.
It's time for me to touch his stuff.
but I can just
There you go.
if you want tongues, I can prepare it instead of something else.
It's not much
Well,
to
No, honestly,
To go
you
with,
shouldn't.
honestly.
Don't worry about it. I
Damn.
don't. I doubt that I'm going to need my. I doubt I'm going to need really my. Actually,
Tongues would be a pretty good idea, actually, for counting.
tongues would actually might be a better idea because the token is nice because it's a bonus action, and I can also see through it if necessary. So if I can hand off a token to literally anyone or slap it on anything at any given point in time, but I don't.
You just stick it up the Titan's nose.
I could if I wanted to.
Because it does say he has to be carrying it, so...
Yep. So in theory, I could, but
Just-
I don't regain it until after another long rest.
Just hang
So-
off one of his enormous ear hairs.
Honestly, could do.
Or, you know, it could be like a tooth or a fingernail or something. Just jam it in him. Stab him with it.
Yep. Now, I can use my teeth, so honestly,
God, that would be horrifying, just watching you rip out one of your own teeth.
It says harmless.
it's why. I think it's precisely why
It goes
he's
bad.
only used this as means
Yeah,
of communication.
it doesn't hurt, but it probably looks horrific.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a hex blood, which is a part hag, so it has to be horrifying for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, hence the reason why she's only ever like removed hair and given it to Celine.
Teal just watching this bullshit does this after every meal. You cannot face us.
Just give him a thumbs up.
Alright.
Sick.
So, do you guys want to do anything during this full day?
Wow. His sheet really is
Yeah, sending
Wait,
signals.
Spill the deets. Spill the deets.
It is a ghost sheet.
I'm looking at the spell.
I don't know what a ghost. I've never had the pleasure of seeing a ghost sheet.
It's his.
It's
For
alright.
For a wizard with 6-level spell slots, he sure does lack a lot of the really cool.
He does not have 6-level spell slots.
He's got 2 of them, or he's got
One of them is
got
from
globe.
the staff. The globe of invulnerability he got from a spell scroll. He can't use it yet because he
okay.
does not have.
Either way, for a wizard with 5th-level spell slots, he's missing a lot of the cool utility spells that make wizards crazy at this level. Like, he should be at escape velocity right now, generating infinite money and summoning shit left, right, and center and teleporting all over the fucking map as he pleases.
You mean he does have Dimension Door and Misty Step,
Yeah, but he doesn't have teleportation circle.
which I don't think is. I think he asked about that. I don't think that's a thing in this setting.
I was about to say, I actually feel like I remember a conversation about this.
Is he the most powerful wizard in the setting?
No, it's just there's not really all that many places to teleportation circle to. So
I guess.
there's
I don't think the cities, but
there's like 4 cities in this setting, man.
yeah. Maybe worth doing. But But still, he's missing a lot of the.
What is one as a fellow wizard player? What is one spell that he's missing that would make me just cease to exist?
Enemies abound.
Go.
Enemies abound.
He doesn't have.
He does
He has
have-
some.
Bruh.
Something on.
Conjure elementals. He does have Infernal Calling, which is interesting.
Yeah, because of courtesy.
Yeah.
He does have summon construct, which is
Yeah, but that's one of those
interesting.
shitty summon spirit spells.
I mean, it's all right.
They're flavorless garbage.
And yet you use summon undead like all the time.
I use it with Teal exclusively because the
Yeah.
idea of summoning a ghostly apparition of one of the Queen's Guard out of a skull is so painfully extremely Teal that if I didn't do it, I would hate myself.
Anyways.
You know it's true, William. Just take
I like how he has Cone of Cold from the staff and Cone of Cold because he got it in his book,
and he has them both prepared.
which is
That's
weird.
kind of cringe.
That's kind of cringe, bro.
I mean, am I wrong?
Shut up.
Imagine double preparing Cone of Cold, bro.
Anywho. So yeah. Celine will actually talk to Tia. So, how did you get here?
I heard of your exploits, and Lady Kyra asked me to assist you any way I could, and I couldn't say no.
Celine will place a hand on your shoulder and gives you the most serious look she can. Whatever you heard about me was malicious lies spread by rabbits that were mad I stole their carrots in a card game.
No, they weren't.
What about what I saw about you?
Shut up, Lutheria!
I hear everything. She's yelling this from the bottom deck.
What do you mean by what you saw?
No, saying I heard of your exploits isn't entirely the truth. I have
Oh shit, this is actually serious. I thought that was a bit.
I have visions sometimes. I've seen glimpses of you all in your travels. A ride.
Yeah, wonderful.
Interesting.
I mean, personally, I'm used to being watched, so.
Celine will look over to you, Medi, like give a very saucy grin, but not say anything.
Medi just kind of. It just gives her like a very blank stare of. She doesn't understand what the connotation here is. She just goes back to what she was doing.
Celine just has like a little booklet where she writes what she thinks everyone's fetishes are.
Anywho.
Not even planning to do anything with it, just to keep on a shelf somewhere.
That's just for her.
Yeah.
Just so she knows.
It's my collection.
So she's like Midoriya in My Hero Academia. She has like 20 notebooks just filled with random people's. Anyways,
just finish it.
Pythor takes up 2 of them by himself.
Oh god. The terrible things I have seen these many evenings in the halls of his palace.
Anyway, so
Oh yeah, I suppose you would know all of that.
what made Kyra and Talius send you here? You must be quite accomplished. What all can you do?
As I mentioned, I have visions sometimes. Some would call blessed with a gift of prophecy. Healing magic. Supportive magic. I've worked under Lady Kyra and up to many of the fates for a little while.
This is said, and Medi immediate like there is just this. She just like snaps and turns around and is just kind of staring at you at this point.
It must have been good. I wish
You've
my
never-
audio didn't cut.
She said she works with Valis
she
and has worked with the
snaps
Fates
around
before.
and stares.
Era.
You are cutting in and out, Quacks.
Sorry.
No.
It's fine.
She snaps and turns around and goes, You've worked with the Fates before.
For them. Under
You've
them.
been to the island. You've been to the island, then.
Have I been to the
If you want to, then yeah, but most likely they would have, one or two of them would have met you at a temple to discuss things.
Once or twice, but I generally stay on the mainland. Like
So,
it more.
are you one of those oracles?
I can give prophecy. I don't generally tend to. I like to stay within the visions.
Are you like the rest, where you like take something and you see things? Because I got stuff you can take, and she'll pull out a vial of black liquid.
Should try it. I have my own concoction, you know. But I'm always open to experimentation.
Celine will
If
nod and hand you what she will tell you is a vial of chimera milk.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Okay, I was gonna ask. Actually, no, Medi wouldn't be focused on this anymore, so she wouldn't.
She'd also
You
hand
would
you a vial of ether.
Ether!
Oh god! Oh my god! No!
All I can hear is Ike yelling ether in Smash Brothers Brawl when he does his upbeat.
Do I know anything about either of these?
Ether. That's a very super common thing. You definitely know what that is, especially given, what you are. I'll just go ahead and send you a screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
For the ether. As for the chimera milk, roll me an Arcana check, please, or history. Uh, 23. Yes. So, you would know that it's probably one of the more hard intoxicants of this setting. Chimera milk is basically what you do when nothing else, when your tolerance is so high that nothing else moves the dial.
Maybe not before we're going into battle with the lady of intoxicants or whatever.
Fair enough.
I will keep this. Thank you. I survive.
So yeah, go ahead and mark one vial of chimera milk and one vial of ether.
You just see Estor Phobos just chugging chimera milk. He's got a whole stein of it. A whole stein of it.
He's not Salum. Salus.
Salem.
Salum or goddamn. For
Salem.
some reason, Salum.
He's not trying
Salus.
to get Awen killed. I mean Arwen. So
Oh,
I
God.
said it wrong.
God, that was funny. Ghost, like, getting payday to drink a vial of... Oh, God. That was 3 characters. No, that was only 2. No, it was 3. Yeah, because he drank, like, an entire pitcher of the shit.
If
Anyways.
he were made of meat and not wood and metal, he would have died.
Probably. Yes, so she'll say, she'll ask, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen? As she'll uncork a wine bottle.
Never anything too crazy, mostly small prophecy.
You cut out again?
Nope, I just stopped talking.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
This one time I was at a bar with a guy. He was telling me this long story about how he was evading his taxes for over 30 years.
Wesley Snipes?
Incredibly intricate tales of just lying to officials, alternate documents, moving from place to place. It was fucking amazing. He had like 4 different wives, killed 2 of them, took the insurance money and scampered. But that's not the most fucked up part. The most fucked up part was he took his hat and trench coat off and he was a pile of sentient rock grubs.
God.
Incredible. Magically incredible. That's
That's horrifying.
I don't think I've ever seen anything incredibly crazy, but I have. Well, people always come up and ask for, prophecies or whatever. I don't always have a prophecy for every situation, so sometimes you just tell them things. Make one up on the spot, make sure it rhymes. One time. One time there was this. He was a farmer boy. Didn't know two ways about anything, and he asked me for a prophecy, and I gave him some drivel about betrayal and sadness and all that, and next thing I know, he's gunning to make his horse the mayor of their town. I don't know what he took from it, but he went for it. And he went with it.
That is I'm curious. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That horse made new strides in tax law.
Bojack.
Okay. What was something say?
Sleeve will just say, I'm curious how a tale of betrayal turned to him electing a horse to mayor, but that sounds awesome. Have you met our oracle?
It was
As she points down into the hold, away where Hexia or where Versi has been, where Versi has been hiding since Hezebel has come on board.
Just curled up behind a barrel of dried fruit, crying.
Percy's here. Didn't realize she left her cave.
Yeah, she's been with us for a while.
Hezebel hears all of this.
Honestly, she hasn't been doing fantastic.
She's been doing fantastic for us.
That is true.
I should say hi.
Yeah, go ahead. Celine will
Excuse me?
give her a thumbs up.
Go down.
Okay, so yeah, you wish to go down and greet Versi. You will see Versi. You've probably met her before. She looks significantly worse than the last time you've seen her. You see that her dress is slightly dirty. Her hair is not in the immaculate curls that you're used to seeing. Like, she has bags under her eyes. She looks visibly older. And she looks miserable. As she's just sitting on what looks like a chest.
Garcia! It's been too long. You look like a puddle.
Like a puddle?
Oh,
Puddle.
oh, hello, Taya. It is. You'll see as she'll smooth down her dress and she'll flip the hair a little bit, make herself a little bit more presentable. I'm sorry that you had to see me in such a state. What are you doing
Worry
here?
about it. I was sent here by Lady the Kyra and the gods. And what are you doing here? You don't look as though you're thriving.
She'll look up as if through the deck, and you see that she looks towards. You can tell that her vision is pointing towards the front of the ship, where you saw this very large bronze dragon whose wings seem to be made of crystal. Well, with the ending of the oath and everything that has been going on, I'm just coming to terms with certain things. Few things have... She pauses, closes her mouth, shakes her head before just... Things are simply not going how I had hoped.
You hoped? What was your intent?
I had hoped that the heroes of my prophecy would be able to kill Sidon and Lutheria, and we'd all be able to live the rest of our lives happily and peacefully, but many of us will not be able to do that. The status quo has changed. The cat is out of the box, and many things are going to change after these 13 days. For better, worse, we can only hope.
Don't need the gift of prophecy to know that. It's not on you. We always knew the Oath of Peace was ending.
Yes.
I mean, it was good of you to send people out when they need to be sent, but lives were going to end either way. Frankly.
I did not expect this journey to take this form. I had hoped that it would be rather straightforward, but I guess that is... Hopes are hopes, and dreams are dreams.
You live too much in prophecy. I can tell you that much. You always have.
It has always been Who I am, I suppose. Ever since the fates taught me my craft. They never did like that I took so well to it. And I must say that sometimes I'm not particularly pleased about it either.
Turned my head away to roll my eyes.
Sorry?
I turn my head away to roll my eyes when she says this. So why is it just the disappointment of the way things are going that has you looking so sickly, frankly?
No, just a few pieces of the past coming back to haunt me. A few decisions I've made that I had hoped, after all these years, I had done well, but sometimes things come back to bite us, and there's nothing we can really do about that.
Anything I can do to ease your troubles?
You see the eyes glance once again towards where Hezebel should be. No, I don't think you can at the moment.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
I thank you, though. Hopefully, as long as we end whatever's going on with the... As long as we end the threat of Sidon and Etheria before the Oath of Peace runs out, we should... Everything should be fine.
I nod. It's good to see you again.
And you as well.
I survived this. I hope to see you after it.
She will nod.
Take my... I'll go up to whoever's around. What did you do to her?
Oh, Ghost is still in his school because the roads are just oceans. Holy shit. It's a monsoon.
Fuck. Dang, Ghost. Rule.
No, I think he's saying no to the monsoon.
Oh. I took pictures of Katrina. You can fucking take pictures of the monsoon. Come on. I went outside in the eye of Katrina.
Oh, he can't take pictures from where he is.
Oh, I see. Maybe you'll see one of those bikers drowning. That'll be fun.
Oh, jeez.
Just pinned under his bike. His leg nailed to it by a piece of rogue rebar.
You're just getting dark, aren't you?
Screaming.
It's where he thrives.
In the dark. You see my profile picture, I'm a bunch of red scribbles on a, black background. I need the darkness, or else I just look stupid. Ghost sleeps at school tonight.
Maybe.
Yeah. It happens.
Oh, his friend went out on a motorcycle. The water was so high he couldn't. Oh my god, it's like a foot deep then, at least.
Yeah. I've seen some flooding in my time.
Oh, he can't even get a ride. God damn.
Yeah, he's sleeping there tonight, I think.
Jeez, that's rough.
Yeah. That sounds familiar. Okay, so
Alright.
we are... I wonder what's in the other prison cubes. Is it more Tarrasques? Or is like fucking a Serac in one of them?
That'd be kind of great, actually. One prison cube per Tarrasque.
There's like 6 prison cubes, so that'd be horrifying.
It's probably like a Tarrasque, a Beholder, an Astral Dreadnought.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Just all the big things.
It just turns into a speed run of how quickly can we wake up.
How can you?
All of the.
This is just let's start the apocalypse. It's the Always Sunny music. The gang starts the apocalypse.
Yeah.
One of them just has my level 20 wizard that I didn't play in the one shot because it was too powerful. The 8-stage boss battle because I knew everyone would like gang up on me.
All right, so what is everyone doing for the day?
I can't do anything.
We're literally just. We're about to. If I correct me if I'm wrong, but we have agreed to at least attempt the nipple barter.
Yes.
So honestly, I'm not sure what can be prepared for that.
I am a fighter on a boat.
What do you want to do for flavor? Anything?
Can't send me
Like,
asking.
I'm going to actually. I will hand off at some point to Eleutheria the Clockwork Amulet.
okay. You hand the Clockwork Amulet to Eleutheria.
If you
What were you saying,
know.
Quax?
I don't remember, I'm gonna be honest.
Fair enough. Celine is going to spend basically the entire day drinking as much as the ship's alcohol as she can.
I might join her for part of that.
The rest of the crew staring in fury.
Where she's got a bladder the size of a corn silo and 2 hollow legs.
Damn.
Actually, at some point, Maddie will go find, Taya. So.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll be completely honest, I'm not entirely sure how to phrase what I want to ask. As far as the things that you have seen, what's it like? I've never really managed to wrap my head around this whole prophecy.
It's honestly confusing at first. It's just little glimpses of things and mist and fog, but you learn to grab hold of it. Sort of. It's
So it's less of a solid feeling and more pieces that you need to put together yourself.
there's nothing solid about it. It's grasping hold of mist and seeing if it'll reveal any of its secrets to you. It's like a wake up from a dream and you don't quite remember what happened.
Interesting.
Remember enough. How long did you try?
Quacks, you have gotten so quiet I cannot hear you.
Oh, you said you would wrap your head around the whole seeing thing? How you...
That's been explained to me many times. It's just never really stuck, I guess. Which, I always found it sort of ironic. I always figured at some point it would make sense, but maybe that's just not how things were meant to be.
Honestly, it's probably better. It seems so bullshit that our world can be so easily predicted,
I suppose that is
I've
true.
always kind of hated that.
Though frankly, if I knew, I'll be honest, I feel like to do ahead of time in order as possible sounds incredibly work beneficial.
It can be useful, but a little disheartening.
I see. And how long have you exactly been doing this?
Oh. Long.
Don't you know, you never ask a woman her age.
Been
Fuck are you doing here, son?
Celine's getting sloshed below decks. She's not there.
Selena's just... She's fallen over, like, something at this point. People are actively looking for her, and she's just...
She is
completely
just shouting this.
She's so drunk at this point that even laying down, she's swaying back and forth.
She does shout it, but she doesn't know that it has any relevance to the conversation.
She's spewing utter nonsense.
Anyways.
I've been
Well, I'm
only
glad
been
that you...
practicing. I've only been practicing for about a century or so, but I wandered for a little while before that.
Oh. Interesting. nice to do a little bit more travel than what I did before everything has happened, but if we live, I'm hoping it'll at least that to wander around. That'd be nice.
A wonderful world. Sad that it's going to end so soon.
I guess I never really had much of an opportunity to see it for myself.
I guess we'll just have to save it.
That is true. That is true. Well, I'm glad that you're here. One more person.
Thank you.
It is 3 a.m. I get up in a lower to go with my mom.
I'm sorry?
To the hospital.
You get up and
it is
what?
3 o'clock.
He's gotta get up early.
I have to get up early because I'm bringing my mother. I'm going with my mom when she goes to her appointment at the hospital. And I wake up in approximately a little over 4 hours from now. So
4 hours?
Never mind.
Oof. Okay, just there's just one thing. As you're drinking with Celine, Nick, you will. I'm sorry.
Nothing.
You will feel something. That you have always been able to see the spirits on the ship, but there's always been a bit of a barrier between you and them, which you weren't really sure what it was. You probably would have tried at some point to have freed them, put them to rest with your spell, with your abilities, with your psychopomp abilities, but you were never able to. Something was actively blocking you from doing so. And as you're drinking, Aurea joins you as well, and he asks, "You can feel it, can't you? Astor Archelander has been destroyed. He is no more, and these men's oath to him is gone. They are no longer bound. Free them, Medi. I will help you."
You better not free them! We need them to row the fucking boat until the oath's over!
They're not the ones rowing the boat. Your mortal crew people are. They only rowed the boat twice.
Oh, why the fuck are they still here? Then get rid of them.
They literally couldn't go anywhere until this point. This is like one of the reasons we came down here. Anyways, that is good. This is good. Okay, never mind. I know exactly how I'm spending the rest of this day. I do have to dip though. I get up early. I do need sleep for this. I'm not mentally ready to go to this appointment. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I'm very concerned.
That's fair. No one's ready to go to the doctor.
Oh, I've been to a lot of uncomfortable visits to the hospital with a loved family member. Don't worry, I'm aware.
Same here. I'm still...
Because if, something happens and I am the only person here, all of the housework, including all of, checking over the bills, managing the business, will fall into my hands for, who knows how long. And my mother, who has been doing this for years, is struggling to keep up. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that on top of working a full-time job. So, crossing fingers.
Alright, well, that'll actually probably be where we end the session, since there will be 2 people missing. And yeah, next session will be the start of what will be the description of Medi exercising the ghosts.
The ultimate,
a lot of treadmills.
To the ultimate wager.
And yeah, the wager.
I can't believe we're betting the sun god's golden nipples.